Hi guys, welcome back to another evening talk slash the Red Bonnet Chronicles, whatever we called it. Um, I hope you guys had a great and awesome day. I did, a little tired, but I'm good. Um, you guys actually joined me for dinner again today. I'm gonna show it to you guys just because, well, we're filming, so I have fried plantains. These are like my favorite food of all time. Like, if you ever want to bless me, just send me a box of plantains. No, but I'm joking. But no, it is my favorite food of all times. I have two boiled eggs, hard-boiled eggs for protein, quote unquote, and then leftover stew. I showed you guys the stew from my last video, my Daniel Fast video. It's the leftover plus some pepper mixture in there. So, yep, that's dinner. Um, Anyways, I also realized that in most of my videos, I'm wearing like my same like bathrobe and same clothes. I told you guys that I don't really leave the house. I work from home, so I'm in the house like 90% of the time. And so I just wear t-shirts. Like 90% of my outfits are t-shirts. So yeah, you're gonna keep seeing the same clothes. I'm not even gonna pretend like, no, it's the same clothes. Yeah, except for the black t-shirts. I got a whole bunch of those. But anyways, something that the Lord has been teaching me today that I wanted to share with you guys is about our spiritual DNA. So this morning during my devotion, the Lord was talking about how us being born of the Spirit means that we have divine God DNA deposited in our being, in us. Okay, so we have divine God's own DNA, supernatural DNA in us, and that means that naturally we should be able to reflect the image of God. We should be able to show forth certain attributes of God without even trying, if we are really born of the Spirit. And just like in the natural, when like your parents, for example, like me, people tell me that I sound like my mom over the phone. That's not something I try to do over the phone, right? That's just something that's my DNA. She's my mom. And so it comes just naturally without me trying. And just in that same way, spiritually, we should be able to see certain attributes of God reflected in your lifestyle, reflected in your way of being, that shows that you're really born of God. Because when you're born of somebody, when your physical father, you have parts of his DNA in you. And so if God is really your father, you're born of God, there should be God's DNA, God's attributes that are reflected in you. Certain things about God should be basically shown in your life in one way or another, and that thing will be unique to you. It would not, just like you have siblings and everybody's DNA is different. Just in the same way, spiritually, we have God's different strands of God's DNA in us, and that's why it is so important for us to share our testimony, for us to live our lives authentically as God called us to do, because we represent something about him that nobody else has, that nobody else can represent, right? He put something in us that is so unique to us, that he wants that thing to show forth a part of him. So if that's kindness, right? God wants people to know that he's kind through you, through what you have lived, through what you have experienced. Nobody else is you. Nobody else has your name. Nobody else has your life experience. And so only you can show forth that attribute in the way that he wants it to be showed forth. And that is why it's so important to embrace everything that is unique about us. And this message is so close to my heart, like because I'm somebody that struggled a lot with self-esteem, struggled a lot with embracing my God-given identity. And so right now, like, this message is so close to my heart that we should embrace everything that is unique about us, everything that we don't see in other people, that makes us feel like we are weird, that makes us feel like we are different. We should be embracing those things, because those things tell a story. Those things tell a story about God, right? And so and this book, I've been reading this book. It's called Believe Bigger by Marshawn Evans Daniel, and it's amazing how God really communicates when he wants to get a message across. This morning, my devotional, he started talking to me about that DNA, and I've been reading this book, and the chapter that I got into today is exactly about DNA. I went on YouTube to listen to some videos about leadership and things like that, and it was talking about how we are supposed to represent God's DNA, and as God's children, we have his creative and innovative DNA in us. So it's been everywhere. And so that's another thing, like side note, when God wants to give you a message, those are the little different ways. It's not going to come like a voice from heaven. God didn't show up in my room and say, hey, I want to talk to you about DNA. But it's been showing up literally in everything that I've been reading, everything I've been listening to, everything that I've been thinking about. It's been showing up, and that's how I know it's God talking to me. So for those of you who struggle with hearing the voice of God, there's a little nugget for you. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Yes, so everything about you, everything that is unique about you tells a story about God. And so you need to learn to embrace that. You need to learn to show forth what that thing is. You need to learn to show forth your experience, your story. Be transparent with people. Share your testimony so that people can see who God is through you. Okay? And so that's what God has been teaching me today. Again, it's from this book, Believe Bigger by Marshawn Evans Daniel, and then just the Bible. Never mind. Just the Bible. Anyways, so that's it. That's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your night. I am about to enjoy this food, y'all. I'm like trembling with hunger, so I'm about to enjoy this food. God bless you guys. I love you, and I'll see you next time.